In India today, I understand the mentally ill are seeking help not in psychiatry because psychiatric nurses and psychiatrists and so forth are very scarce, one in every 500,000, and 2 million for every nurse. But they're going to the temples and so on, and they're seeking exorcists. Now, this takes us back to the Middle Ages, and I don't think India is out of the Middle Ages because what brought the West out of the Middle Ages was the Reformation. And I don't think the Reformation went down to Asia, it just was in Europe. And even in Europe today, it's almost over. No, there's no Reformation again. So, in the Middle Ages, when you were believed to be possessed, you were tied with chain, beaten in prison, and various things that they're doing in India today. So, they still seem to be in the Middle Ages. And um, there is some demon possession, but Europe had discovered that people with mental problems were lacking certain salts or certain compounds or chemicals in their brain, and when they put it in, they behaved a little better and so on. But I believe that there is some devil possession, but I don't think those people in India could cast them out. You see, people might be able to seem to be cured, but it's just changing the 6 for a 9 or 9 for a 6. Those people in India basically they don't worship, in the way that they could cast out demons, and so there's an alliance with the exorcists to placate the devils. So when the person comes in, they carry on with a charade, and the devils withdraw or change the manifestation. So instead of them falling down and doing crazy stuff, they start using some heavy drugs, or they become a terrorist, do a suicide bombing, or do something else. It doesn't make a difference. Just change it from one thing to the next. India, as people are saying, India is rising. India is the next, thing on the horizon. I mean, these guys that saying stuff like this, I'm not sure if they're just trying to shift money around the world and what they're trying to do. But I mean, I don't see it happening. The West had this spurt of growth simply because of the Christian Reformation. Then you had the Renaissance and the Industrial Revolution and the management, revolution and so on. But the things that were bestowed on the West from these various revolutions, India's taking them and just modifying them and throwing it out there. And of course, coming from the British Empire, where scholarship is important, it's a path to opulence. They demonstrate a lot of that. So when they come out here, they sound brilliant. But I'm gonna leave that to the next video. But I think that the exorcism is going in India. It doesn't make a difference. Just change it from a 6 rung and make it in a 9 or 9.